Hi Cancer, here is your love and relationship reading for the month of September 2017. This month I've decided to use a different format. I'm doing 2 rows. This will be the row for singles, and this will be for Cancer that is already in a committed relationship. I decided to use this format because using the one spread, quite often it tends to focus more on relationships. So I felt that if I did it this way, there can be that even balance between both sides, singles and couples. I've also pulled a romance oracle card for each of you. Now, for the singles, the first card we have is the 7 of Wands. And when I'm looking, to be honest with you, at your 3 cards here, I'm feeling that it's more talking about what you've been through, either in a relationship that has just broke up, or maybe a relationship that broke up some time ago. The 7 of Wands, it talks about how there's been challenges, okay, and struggles. But at the same time, you've stood your own ground here, and you haven't been prepared to back down, and you've spoke up and said, you know, what you feel has been wrong within your previous relationship, which is good. You haven't backed down. Maybe you've stood up for yourself, you know, within this previous relationship, and to the point where you said you was not going to put up with whatever your ex-partner was doing. Now, the next card for you is the 7 of Swords. And this can be sneaky, deceptive energy. It can talk about somebody that has done something sneaky behind your back and maybe felt that they could get away with it, but they didn't. And maybe that's where we get this 7 of Wands energy, these challenges, these struggles that you've gone through with somebody that I think really ultimately lied to you and maybe deceived you. But as I said, you stood your own ground to the point where I think you said you're not going to put up with this anymore. Now, the final card we've got for you is the 10 of Swords in the reversed. And I like to see this card better. But the 10 of Swords, the 10 in itself is endings and completions. But also, when this card is reversed, it talks about having gone through betrayal. Having gone through this energy of feeling as though somebody has literally stabbed you in the back here. The fact it's in the reverse and the fact it's a 10, we're coming out of that energy, especially towards the end of September. We're coming away from that now. And it's like the worst is over, okay? The 10 of Swords, really, it's like the ultimate pain. It's that ultimate betrayal that somebody can do. And you can't feel any worse than the 10 of Swords. But like I said, that energy is coming away. Now, the romance oracle card for you is very good. We've got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And you know, quite often people say that if you keep yourself in a negative frame of mind, then you're just going to draw in negative vibrations into your life. If you think positively, then you bring that positivity into your life. This very soon is definitely talking about how there is a relationship that can potentially enter your life very soon. But you may need to clearly decide what it is that you want. Do you want to remain single, or do you want to take that chance and step into another relationship? Because I think these 3 cards that you've pulled today are really talking about what you've been through in a previous relationship. And it's now time to let that go. Be proud of the fact that you did stand your own ground. Be proud of the fact that you spoke up and you wasn't going to be prepared to put up with lies and deceit, dishonesty, somebody being unloyal to you. You know, you stood your ground here and you said no. But now you need to clearly decide what it is you want in terms of now that you're moving forward. So, a positive reading for the single Cancers, okay? Moving on to the couples. We've got here the Page of Pentacles. Yes, the pages can be messengers, okay? But the thing with this page is he's heavily focused on that pentacle. Now, for some of you, you could be in a relationship with somebody that maybe is more focused on their work and finances. It could be you that's more focused on your work and finances. But it can also talk about how maybe one of you in this relationship is more focused on the other person and the relationship. This also, though, can be about trying to manifest your dreams here, trying to build further on this relationship, trying to build more on the long-term happiness within this relationship. And it may be that you are the one that's doing this, maybe your partner isn't so much, or vice versa. The next card we've got for you is the Ace of Cups. And this is in the reverse. Now, the Ace is about new beginnings, okay? And the Cups is to do with our feelings and our emotions. The thing with this card, it can talk about an instability in terms of how somebody may be feeling on an emotional level in regards to the other person. It can also talk about how either one of you may have had very intense emotions towards the other person. But maybe in the month of September, there may be a lessening of those emotions. It may feel that that emotional connection isn't as strong. See, it may just be, like I said, that one of you is more focused on the material aspects within this relationship in the month of September, and is not so focused on sharing their feelings and their emotions, you know, maybe just not being as romantic or as loving as normally they are. Sorry. The thing with this Ace of Cups as well, there may be an outpouring of somebody's emotions, but in more of a negative way. In the terms of, if your partner is, as I said, more focused on the material aspects, it may be in this month of September that you outpour to your partner how you're feeling, and how you may feel as though they don't love you anymore, or they don't love you in the same way anymore. See, this is the feeling I'm picking up. that one person in this relationship is having to focus their attention on something else. And it may make the other person feel as though they're not loved in the same way. And being a water sign yourself, Cancer, you are very emotional and you can be very sensitive. And you obviously like attention. And I don't mean that in a vain way. But you like to have love and affection from the person you're in a relationship with. And it may just be in this month of September that, as I said, for some reason, your partner is having to focus their attention on something else rather than you. And it may be making you feel slightly insecure on an emotional level. Your outcome card is the Queen of Cups. Now, it's not gender specific in these general readings. This card could be talking about somebody that you're in a relationship with. It could be another Cancer like yourself, or a Scorpio or a Pisces. But it could also be here to talk about your own energy, as you are a water sign, okay? This Queen of Cups is very emotional and very loving and very sensitive and very caring and very giving. And, you know, her friends and her family are her main domain. But also this Queen of Cups is very intuitive. And it may be that in this month of September, you know, you really need to listen to your gut instinct here. You may need to get things into perspective, in the sense that if your partner is focusing their attention on something else, it doesn't necessarily mean that they've stopped loving you or stopped caring for you or stopped having feelings for you. It may mean that they're going just through a very busy or hectic time at work. They may even be trying to get a new business off the ground. You know, it may be that there's been issues with finances and now they're really trying to focus on improving that side. Your romance oracle card is past life relationship. Yes, you have known each other before. And see, that's the thing I'm picking up, to be honest with you here. I'm picking up this good connection between you and your partner. I'm not picking up anything really negative here, even though this Ace of Cups is in the reverse. And I know I'm repeating myself, but I just keep thinking that one of you is distracted by other issues that are going on. But I don't think these issues are to do with your relationship. I think these are external issues. Work, finances, new business, new career, whatever it is. Somebody trying to manifest their dreams in terms of their career or a new business. I think this is all just external issues where in the month of September you may feel a little bit unloved. You may feel as though you're not getting enough emotional attention as you have previously, but I don't really think it's anything to worry about. And I think you need to tap into your intuition here and really, you know, and realize that it's not that the person has stopped caring for you. It's just that sometimes we do have to focus on other areas of our life. So that does bring this reading to a close. I hope you like this new format. If you do, give me a thumbs up or maybe leave a comment just to say whether you like it or whether you don't. But overall, I hope it resonates with somebody. So thank you so much for watching this video today, and for liking, sharing and subscribing. And just to let you all know that thankfully my emails are up and running again. It was purely because my inbox was so full that I'd run out of storage. And yesterday I spent most of the day trying to delete as many emails as I could, which is so time consuming because you have to do them. You know, you can't just delete them in a bulk. You've got to like press on each email. So it seemed to take forever, but I think 1,000 or more emails have been deleted, which has now freed up storage. So anyway, thank you so much. Take care. Bye.